All right, let's warm this bike up. I haven't really ridden this. I've kind of neglected this bike for about 2 years now. Left it outside, it's covered in pollen right now. I want to do an oil change because we're gonna go on a little ride this Friday. So I've never done an oil change, never done the filter. Let's figure out how to do it. My key is probably dead though. Yeah. Starts right up though still. Over on the right side of the bike, you're gonna see an oil sight glass right there. Right there, you can see I'm a little bit on the low side, but I'm well within the red circle. Doing the oil change on this bike should be pretty straightforward. Obviously, it could vary depending on the type of accessories you have on this bike, like whether or not you have these kind of armor guards and the skid plates down there. Ooh, that one's hot. So the basics, you will need some oil. I'm gonna use this Shell Rotella 5W40. I'm gonna use this Mahle OC 619. That's the oil filter, it's the OEM one. Then you will also need a 10mm hex head to remove the drain plug from below. On my bike, I have the Altrider aluminum skid plate. It goes all the way back. It does have a very convenient hole to drain your oil right there. That's where your oil drain plug is. Now there's a perfect amount of space for you to put a little drain pan or something here, and all the oil should go down there. However, if some will spill inside, I plan on just spraying it down with some brake clean. Coming away from that, you'll find the oil filter there. I can see how that's probably going to make a mess. I'm going to try to use my little silicone forma funnel to help alleviate making a mess if possible. But me knowing me, I make a huge mess. It's not going to work. I forgot to say, the oil capacity is 4 liters. This is 3.785, so it's a little bit less. It should be okay. I'm going to check my sight glass after I fill this up, and we'll see where we're at. Oh. Okay. Gotta be careful with splatter because this is hot. Not too bad. Could have been worse. If you still have the OEM security fill plug, you're going to need some sort of a special tool to do it. I bought this somewhere, I forget where, but many different companies make this. You can also get like a 3D printed one. I believe a 19mm hex head will also do it, but this is what I have. I'm not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with this part. It seems like there's some sort of an attachment I'm supposed to use, but I'll just use the hole that's provided with a screwdriver. They made it like this so people can't tamper with your oil fill and dump random stuff in here. Like, you know, random vandalism. My drain plug is somewhere in this goo. There it is. It does have a magnet. It has some shavings on there. I'm going to clean those off. Alright, let's put my plug back in. Okay, I'm gonna try this first before trying to use my tool. I think I got an oil filter wrench for it, but let's try this first. Oh yeah, there's plenty of room for this. I don't really need that tool. Wedge this thing in here in hopes of not making a mess. Yay! Install my new filter. I'm just going to use some of this oil, put it on the gasket. All right. It's plenty tight. Gonna hose a bunch of brake clean in here to clean it up. Wipe up what you can wherever you can. I pretty much cleaned this as best as I could. I can't get between the exhaust and the skid plate where there's like this much clearance. So I'm gonna leave it. I hosed it down with the brake clean. It's pretty good. I can still see some wetness. I didn't use the chlorinated stuff so it doesn't evaporate real quick. However, this is satisfactory to me. Get a funnel and pour your oil in. As you can see, the oil level is actually above where it should be within that red circle. That's because the oil has not cycled to the filter yet. So I'm going to turn on the engine and cycle that through and take a look. You can hear when it starts up without any of the oil, it makes like that really clackety noise, but once it kind of sucks all the oil in, it's perfect. The oil's now starting to rise back up. As the oil flows back up there, I can see that it's a nice golden brown color. I can see the back side of the sight glass. It's slowly draining up to the very top there. Even though it's missing like that 0.2 something liters, there's probably some residual oil that was in the system that didn't come out. So therefore that one jug is plenty and it's satisfactory for me. Now I don't have to panic over that 0.2 liter that I don't have. Oh yeah, don't forget to tighten this thing. I'm just gonna do hand tight. It's a quick and easy job. The whole thing probably took about 30 minutes. So ride safe, subscribe, like, comment. I'll see you next time.